Hello, everyone, and welcome to our show, My Footsteps. Now, on today's show, we have the best and the most incredible DJs in the USA from South Africa. And I still have my guest co-host with me today, Ndade. I forgot your last name.
Nah, it's alright. Let's call it a surname since this is a South African event.
Yes.
Right? Ndade, but it's
Ndade, yes, he's still here with me. He's co-hosting with me today.
Yes.
This is going to be great. I'm excited.
Let's do it.
Maya, yes. DJ Sia. Yes.
Yes.
Shejay.
What's up?
Listen, you guys, this is the first, well, so far the one and only female DJ in South Africa that we have here in America.
Who is fire?
Oh my God.
Who is fire?
She's blooming.
Oh yeah.
She's blooming.
Oh yeah.
She's oh my God, you on a roll, girl.
Well,
can I ask?
of course.
First and foremost, welcome. Really
Thank
welcome
you,
to
thank
the
you,
show.
thank you
And
for
we
having
appreciate
us.
you guys sharing your Saturday morning.
course.
As you guys are going to learn in just a moment, these guys are super busy. So us saying thank you is a truly genuine thing because
Yes.
they're taking time out of their day. Folks probably been up since 6 o'clock in the morning just to make this happen. So we appreciate that.
Yes, it means a lot. It's an
And the
honor.
driving.
And the drive.
2
No
hours
rest
from
of the way.
all the way from New
Oh.
Jersey, you
Yeah.
guys. I mean, it's an honor to have you guys here.
Let's talk about that though.
Yeah.
You just mentioned something about female DJs, right?
Yes.
So breaking the industry, South African DJ. And the first time I heard your name, I was trying to understand is Zandy Shejay. I'm like, did she misspell something? You're right, because I'm trying to understand, but clearly it
That's
was
so funny.
intentional, right?
Yeah, it
And
was.
then there's a combination. Tell
Yes.
us a little bit about these names.
So the name, I can't really talk much about his name, but with my name, there's this lady that stays here in Connecticut. Actually,
All right.
she's a big house music head. Her name is Ukoli.
Okay.
So I used to party with her in the city, and at some point, I wasn't really a DJ then. I was still trying to get into it.
Yep.
And they would talk about the female DJs, and she'd call them Shejs. So
Oh.
later, I was like, oh, when I start being a DJ, eventually, when I learn from the guys, I think I'm going to go with Zandy Shejay.
Yeah,
She didn't know that.
she was with us.
This is the first time I actually
So
talk
what's her name
about
called?
this. Ukoli.
You got some royalties coming your way.
Yes,
You better get your
yes,
money right.
yes. Wow,
That
that's
is a-
incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't think any of us here knew that.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody really is curious enough to ask me how it came about.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, you
Yes,
probably
yes.
the first one.
Yeah.
Big ups to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how the name came. I never even discussed it because I never really see her. She's
She
like
was
a
with
house
us.
head.
Yeah.
But we saw Shejay, we like it just
It clicked.
And it clicked, yes.
and we never stopped it. We're like, yeah, okay, it's not this
Just
Shejay.
take
That's,
it.
that's good.
Yeah.
So-
We liked it.
What DJ Sia now?
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't want to call myself DJ Sia, but people kept saying DJ Sia, DJ Sia.
Wow.
So if I change, at some point in the flyer, I did change and put the name I wanted to put
Which
there.
name? What was that name? If you don't mind us
I don't
asking.
remember exactly. I disagree.
It didn't make it. It didn't make an impact.
What was
It's so
the name
funny.
They don't even make it out there.
No, this is the story. When we first started, we all had this different ideas. We worked with a guy called Temba. He
Right.
actually relocated to South Africa.
Mhm.
So by then, we're young, we're trying to figure things out,
Right.
we're trying to see what's catchy,
Yeah.
what's marketable. So everybody had this different things that they once had in their, which we really don't, know at this point.
Yeah.
But we just had to change so many things, and whatever stuck throughout today,
It's
is
still
whatever
there. It's still there.
it
It's
is
a
today.
brand. It's a
It's
brand.
good.
It's just, yeah,
Definitely.
I've
It's
heard
working.
that people name you when you get out there. That's exactly what happened.
That's like
Especially to me, because I wanted to name my, it's like Black Coffee, I wanted to, something cool too.
Yeah. But it's
But
yours though.
DJ
You guys-
Sia.
It's
They
yours.
own it. They own it. They own it.
Definitely.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
Yes. So, you guys, I love you. I mean, we all love you guys here. You open so many doors for so many, like, young South African, not only South African people,
Yeah.
but everyone who, because most people, they want to be DJs nowadays.
Yeah.
They just have it in them. And you guys were the first to actually come out there and be like, you know what, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I'm not in it for money. I'm in it because it's my passion.
Passion.
It's what I love doing. And
Yeah.
big up to you guys.
Thank you.
So, anyways, how did you guys come about together? Because every way who's DJ Sia, Shejay Zandy. DJ Sia, Shejay Zandy.
Yeah.
I think I need to answer this one.
Yeah, let's hear this.
Uzi, I used to work with Temba. I wasn't a DJ then. I was just following them around. Temba and a guy called Peter who decided to go back to South Africa.
Yeah.
So, I love music. I wanted to learn. And I was like, oh, those are the cool guys. Those are the guys I need to be around.
Yep.
And I started doing that. So I would learn almost everything from them. How they move, how they do things. And I think, I owe them a lot because I am today because of just being around the network of the people that, if you want anything in life, you've got to surround yourself with the people that have the same vision as you.
Yes.
So Peter actually, he lived in New Jersey, I lived in New Jersey. I used to visit him almost every day. Hey, teach me, what do I do? So when Sia is around, Sia used to be the man that plays like proper.
Crazy.
And I'll be like checking him out.
We are moving.
Next thing I know, I'm like, I got this. I can do it. So they gave me a spot to actually play in, I think it was Shrine.
That's right.
And
No.
In Harlem.
Okay, nice.
So that's when I actually played for a crowd, and I was crazy. I was
what was that feeling like? What was that first feeling like?
I think more than anything, I was nervous before I got in, but eventually when I see people dancing and happy, I'm like, I think I want to do this, because it was really just like testing, the water. And Temba and him were like, okay, try, let's see how you do. And that's after that thing, I was gone.
That was the
big up to you, my brother. I gotta say this, and for people watching, you gotta figure in this industry where it's male dominant, right?
That's
and
true.
sometimes when ladies try to come in, dudes may look at it and look at other situations. You know what I'm talking about? But you are able to say, hey, I see talent, and you gave her a shot. So big ups for that. Because some people shut that down.
Yeah, she was, at that time, when me and Temba, she was the chick that was always into music. She loved everything,
all things music.
Yeah, and even like she said, when we DJ, she's right here. Like, okay, show me. Let me see. Yeah, she showed me that, and you're like, yeah, okay, this is how we do it. And then next thing you know, she just took it. We didn't even tell her much. She just took it on her own and did it. That's it.
I
know she bought her own. Yeah, she just did it. We said, okay, well, come in.
But can she dance though?
Can she
dance?
She used to dance.
Wait. We just had this conversation before we went live, by the way. You know how to dance, right? Is that safe to say? South African, you know how to dance. It's just,
let's just say,
listen, any move is a dance. Right?
Thank you.
As long as you're going with the beat.
That's it. Don't lose the beat. Just.
In fact, even if you don't, you just move.
So speaking of moves, you guys are making a lot of moves, man. I thank you for your time because I feel like I wish we had 2 hours to really cover everything. So we'll try to pack in as much as we can, and certainly we want people to make sure that they follow you so they catch up on a lot of the stuff that you guys are doing.
Yes.
But I just want to share my experience of how I get, because I'm new to the scene of my people's this side. I've been tucked away in New Hampshire. Not a lot of South Africans out there. And now I see what the move is like, and it inspired me, right? First time I met Zandy was when you guys did Ishisanyama Youth Day here in Connecticut, which was still a dope event. It was awesome. It was my first experience coming this side. So that's just to start off with. That's something that you already done. You've done other stuff. Now coming up, you have a pretty busy schedule. Next couple of months are busy for you. Yeah. Can we break that down a little bit, starting with tonight? What are some things that are coming up right now that we get excited with? I'm thinking today there's something going on in the park. There's a little festival going on. I follow you a lot, as I know Mosquito's doing some things coming over here. I'm expecting Jacob Zuma to come over here. And I don't know.
Pretty soon.
The way you guys are moving, I'm expecting anything. I'm not sure. So tell us a little bit about these events as far as that hustle to keep up and network with these people all the way here in the States and still be able to reach out to people back home, and they have the faith to say these are the people I want to work with. How is that coming about? And let's start talking a little bit about these events.
You want to answer, and I'll talk about it also.
Yeah, I think this for them to trust us is because of the work we've been doing, right? Say they be seeing it, and the DJs posted on social media and everything. So now they see us, and then they be like, okay, you know what? I'll be over there, so you guys, they trust us. Actually, it's what, it's what we intended in the beginning when we started.
Sure.
Right.
Was we wanted to make the home for them here.
When you come here.
Yes.
Yeah, we wanted to make their base. You know, when we
And
started,
you did
like
just that.
and we did it.
Yes.
And it works. You know, I think it's working because right now they're reaching out, and you know, and now we have a bunch of events coming through.
Right.
You know, yeah.
Mina, I have a question. Since you guys are DJs and all, and I know that the only people so far that you invited here are like DJs or musicians.
Right.
Do you think maybe some time you will like move out of this conference or maybe like invite some like actors or comedians or inspirational speakers or even the president of South Africa? I mean,
as soon as you start owning this, I'm playing.
No, let me try to put it. Let me try to actually give you guys a vision of where we're going.
Please.
Right. We had a couple of guys, you know, people like Brand South Africa, South African Consulate, and a couple of other, you know, arts and culture in South Africa, trying to see how we can incorporate whatever we're doing with themselves, you know, with whatever companies that they're running.
Right.
But I mean, as a company, you gotta specialize in something. You cannot try
known for that.
You can't.
Special.
Yeah, you can't really try to do everything.
One thing at a time.
Yeah, one thing at a time for you to be productive. You know what I mean? So I mean, next year we have the Shisanyama. We might as well talk about it now. Right now, we're gonna try to incorporate, you know, like businesses and try to incorporate, you know, more than just the music aspect of things, but try to branch out. I mean, I feel like that's a good platform to try to bring in everything.
Right.
But with the night events, there's no way you can try to go serious about it because people are coming.
They're gonna have fun. They're just gonna dancing.
So I mean, as Zandy, Shejay, and Sia as well, because I mean with different entities, he's doing his own
I want you to
thing.
clarify that because I think I assumed you guys were just one.
No, we worked together. Actually, we used to call each other. I mean, we used to call ourselves Eka Entertainment, but because we lost a couple of other guys, we decided, you know what, we're not gonna keep the name, but he's still gonna be Sia and, you know, trademark that name. I'm still gonna be Zandy and trademark that name. And then when we come together, we collaborate and we collaborate in the whole thing.
DJs, we're individual DJs. You know what I mean?
So there's 3 brands, and I'm a big fan of brands. So I look at it like there's 3 brands. There's the collective brand, and there's the individual brands, which at the end of the day, they go together, right? Because if you flop or he flops, it impacts the whole brand.
So this is why we're so cautious. You know, sometimes you call me, I have this idea. We don't always agree on ideas, right?
As you should. If you agree too much, that means you're trying to please each other too much, which ain't gonna work.
So, because I mean, I'm concerned about me as a person. He's concerned about, you know, his brand as well. So we try to make sure that whatever it is, it doesn't really tarnish anybody's brand because, you know, he's got his own vision. I have my own vision. And it is what it is. But so far, I mean, collectively we work very well together. We've done a lot of things successfully.
And I will agree to that. You guys are compared.
I mean, it's compatibility. You know, I feel like if you guys are compatible business-wise, there's no way that anything can, you know, hinder anything.
Right. But I'm sure there's hiccups, right? I'm sure there's things, like you say, you guys can have disagreements, but as long as the vision and the passion is the same, I think eventually the destination
you can overcome any obstacles.
See, what we do is, it doesn't matter what we agree on, but we don't let that, we disagree on, we don't let that stop the vision. You know, if this doesn't work, then let's turn around and find something else that's going to work.
People dwell, you know, sometimes people dwell in lento engalunganga. You spend 10 minutes trying to figure it out, and you just missed out on the next opportunity that just walked by.
Not even 10 minutes, like the whole day. Trying to fix this thing that you cannot even fix.
And you know, something that people don't know, that we invest so much money in things we do.
Oh yeah.
And now remember that it's not just us disagreeing. He's thinking, I got $3,000 put in this thing. I got 3,000, and that's you know what I mean. So that's why we're gonna try to come down. Let's take a day off. Try to cool down.
Recuperate.
Let's
I'll tell you something. We did not speak. we had a show. We had a show coming.
Yeah.
We disagreed so much. We just didn't speak for like 3-4 days, and the show was coming.
Oh my God!
But that's good business, though.
That's business because we were disagreeing so much.
Know those limits.
And then we come back again. Okay, so now we're rethinking this. Now let's go this way.
The mind is clear.
Exactly.
Did you guys like decide not to talk, or it was just like,
No,
you know what?
You know what?
Yeah,
I just cannot stand
I
that.
can't do it right now. I can't.
You gotta love it. You gotta love
And
it.
remember, I'm a woman. He's a guy.
Yes, we always have to win. Yes, there's no
You know
winning.
what?
Oh, my brother knows it's like,
Yes.
I'll give you a punch. Let me leave it alone.
And then she'll call me up and be like, okay, you come down now.
Are we good? Are we good?
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
I have messages right there, like, okay, are you okay now? Like, yeah.
Can we proceed?
All right, let's continue.
Yes.
But you know what? I think that's also good in business. You know, to like regroup,
Yeah.
Yeah.
take
Much
a
needed.
break,
Evaluate.
think through and try to figure out, what are the pros, what are the cons.
Yes, yes.
And evaluate, the risk. What if we do this? What are the risks? Because we take. Not everything is successful. Sometimes we take risk, and it turns out to
That's
be
like-
a loss. But we have to be okay with it.
I have to. I really would ask people to listen to that because I think people assume, especially with social media, nobody posts a bad day on social media.
No.
Right?
No.
I always laugh because you don't see pictures of a rainy day. Like when I first got on social media, I'm like, let me post a picture with an umbrella to show that life sometimes gets rainy
Yes.
and shitty. Right?
Yes.
So I like that you mentioned that sometimes your ventures that you guys invest time, money, and passion, and also it might just not work out.
Of course.
But on the outside, people might think, hey, they got their stuff together, man. It's just all flowing.
That's how we think.
Right? It
Yes.
works that way.
Yes.
But it's part of business. You gotta have losses. You gotta have gains. It
That's it.
is what it is.
Oh,
It's
we've lost
risk.
a lot of money from these
Oh yeah,
shows.
we've lost
That's
a lot
why
of
we-
money.
Right now, when we do a show, like whatever, that's why we actually, as we go, we keep being too strict.
Right.
Make sure you
Right.
learn
Make sure because
from
this,
it.
we learn from the previous one.
Yes,
Right.
yes, it's a must.
So, Shejay, I know your birthday is coming up pretty soon.
Hey.
So did you specifically invite or DJ Oskido just for your birthday?
No, for the Mosquito gig, I got hired. Sia and I got hired to work on that gig.
So, like,
Oh, okay.
We push
What's the date on that date, by the way, for people watching?
The 11th of November.
November 11th?
Yeah.
Okay.
And where's he at? Where's he going to
In
be?
the city.
in the city,
You're saying
it's a throne.
See,
Yeah.
you
Save
guys
the
gotta remember,
date,
you got
you
people like me
guys.
from New Hampshire. When you say the city, I'm thinking Boston, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking for
Boston is the city anyway.
But my dude, hey, listen.
Someone from New Hampshire.
You're not with us now. You gotta keep up with
Listen,
it.
I'm just being real. I try to be authentic as much as I can, right? So okay, so the city. So Mosquito's coming through. You got that
Yes.
lined up, which is
Yes.
gonna be a dope show. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
With mine, I'm loving that track.
Oh yeah.
Loving that,
It's so
track.
funny. I haven't heard it.
Stop it.
I swear.
You gotta hear that track.
I think the name. Every time I think of listening, I'm thinking it's Kwaito. I don't know. I have to give. I haven't heard
Can I
it.
be honest?
And I'm gonna.
I'm afraid to how will we cast? Let's get a
Oh,
hope you
wow.
got listening.
Yes.
They heard the
Yes,
track.
yes.
They heard the track.
Oh, I'm gonna listen to the
They
track.
heard the track. Let's
No,
get it.
From now on,
I
I'll
just
make
don't
it a
get it.
point
Just don't
that we're listening to this.
No, I'm
No,
just
yeah,
gonna
shy.
listen
I
to
won't
the
lie.
track.
So I do a lot of my kids, right? They were born and raised over here. So I try to, as much as I can, always introduce them to just South African music. They
Yes.
love it, and they learn. They keep up with this Zoom that way, right?
Right.
So
That's
my
good.
man, when it came out, what I loved about it is Jogusho. It had a spin off Kwaito, but it's updated in a sense. It's,
Right,
Kwaito.
right.
It's a new version, so it takes you back, and then you're like, all right, I'm in the old school. So shout out to Mosquito on that.
Yeah,
one.
shout out,
Yes.
shout out.
Yeah, I can't wait. I think it's gonna be a really nice show because he's
Nice
got the
show.
whole Africa,
Yes.
market with
It's
him
got a
and
lot.
everything. So.
So that's November 11th.
Mhm.
Save the date, you guys.
Save the date.
Come out, support our own. Oh my God, I almost said DJ. Yeah.
Mosquito.
Mosquito. We are supporting our peoples over here.
Yes.
We're
Wait,
supporting them.
our DJs here.
Okay, on that. Yeah, absolutely.
We have
Sisters.
Fisters.
That's when the birthday is actually, not on a ski though.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the month. Because
birthday.
Mosquito's beginning, you're
Yeah,
towards the end.
towards
We're not
the
going to
end.
give out your date of birth. We don't give a personal stuff.
No.
You share
no.
that if you want to.
Yes. Now this is having to be a little longer. So the lady never tells.
No, but we have Sisters, we have
Lulu Cafe, DJ Dix. That's gonna be fire. I mean,
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
big.
And that's in the
It's
city.
interesting.
Yeah.
Not Boston people.
That's
Not Boston.
Not Boston. New York City.
New York City.
Yeah, New York City.
I want us to call Boston a city too, but it's fine. Yeah.
The dopest DJs, so it's gonna be another exciting one. You see, I think this year, 2017, we've given ourselves so much.
Yeah.
We've done so many things for the community.
Yeah.
Yes.
That I even feel burnt out. Like,
Yeah,
oh my God,
I
you
never
know.
get you on the hip. I try
We
to
work
hit you
so
up,
hard.
but you're so busy. And you,
They did.
even when she's
They
on
did.
vacation,
They
she's
did.
busy.
No,
But
we
we won't talk
really
about that.
did.
Yeah.
We really did. You know, it was just one of those years that, I mean, Sia has been back. Sia lived all the way,
Well,
whatever.
listen, we were actually just talking about that with him the other day.
Yeah.
He was like, you know what I've noticed? You guys have been dead
Yes.
since I've been gone. Like, you guys
That's
started
true.
leaving literally the minute I came back here. I'm
Where
like,
did you go if you don't mind me asking?
I was in Chicago.
Okay.
Here's a funny part. I did not know, Zandy, that what we were doing in New York was traveling all over. Because when I got to Chicago, Zandy's name,
It's popping all over the place.
people asking me, "Do you know the DJ? Oh, you come from New York? You know the CJ? Well, okay, they you know Zandy, the CJ? I'm like, yeah, I know her. You do really? When is she coming to Boston to Chicago? I'm like, oh well,
That's
That's
right
what's up.
there.
yeah, she's coming. They don't believe that me and Zandy. I'm like, yeah.
Say one
Now I have to be like,
back
no, prove that I know her.
show us some pictures.
I got him.
I have to prove it. Prove that I know Zandy.
Yeah, she's a celebrity this time.
That's dope. That's dope. So
No,
how was
but we-
Chicago? How was Chicago? If you don't make, is there a lot of South African base out there? Or?
He was dead over there too.
I tried to do actually. You know what? Fistas. That's how I met up with Fistas because I tried to do a show. I did a few shows with over there, like 2 shows, but it just
Get in the water. Get in the
It
water.
was a no-go.
if we were there in Chicago, I think Chicago would be like New York.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but you know, it was picking up slowly.
Yeah.
The first show I did with Fistas was so horrible, man.
Those are those moments, huh? Those are those moments.
It was not so good. I mean, people came,
This
but it was
is
like.
why I
Was it
think
because there's not enough South Africans in Chicago?
Because the way I didn't know many people at that time.
Networking,
The
marketing,
networking was
yeah,
too
the
low.
marketing, yeah.
Oh.
I even went to because I even went to the radio, you know, trying
Try
to
to
push
radio.
that. It didn't work. And then
Oh.
yeah.
Hey, Connecticut is the place to be.
Yeah.
You understand?
But the second one
And
with the
listen, Connecticut.
We still arguing about New York. This is New Hampshire.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Shout out to 603.
Okay, everything's
I'm
now.
on the map. Stop it. Stop it. Hey, it raised me, man. It created me.
No, but you know what? I think all those moments where things just, you know, are like really, the numbers are really low.
Yeah.
It actually makes you, because he's on my ear about marketing the whole time.
Oh,
You know, if we're doing something, he's going to call me.
Market.
Listen, we need to push.
Yeah, push this.
And I'm like, but I'm pushing. No, you're not
Push
doing
more.
enough. Push.
Push more.
Push
Push
harder.
more. Not
So
for-
I
I am so
think it
hard.
makes it panic. Like, oh my God, I don't want to see the thing that I saw in
Then he experienced
Chicago.
that.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my!
I'm like, no, we cannot have that.
Can't happen again.
Oh no.
That must have been really horrible.
It
I
was,
know.
and a team of people I teamed up with because there's people who came with me to do the show,
Sure.
but they were amateurs, so they didn't know nothing. Sometimes if I say something, like the place we went to was so horrible, I was fighting for us not to go there, but they're saying the other place is expensive. We can't go there. It's expensive. Yeah, that's
That's what you want to spend. When you spend more, you probably getting.
You know what I'm saying? When people come to the show, they dress up nice, right? So they want to be
means the
seen in
pockets are
nicer
gonna be-
places.
So
Yeah.
they want to spend money on
They're gonna
house.
spend money,
Yes. Yes.
and they didn't want to.
You gotta spend money to make
Yeah.
money. I think,
Yeah.
and we're getting
Yes.
that from this conversation.
Yes.
Right? You gotta spend
Yes.
money.
Gotta
and willing
invest.
to lose a little bit,
Yep.
and then
I-
keep pushing forward.
I didn't even think Fistas was gonna call me and say, "Hey, let's do another show
After that situation.
after that situation," because I thought it was horrible.
What's done?
This is it. Thanks, dude.
He saw
The next thing you know, dude called me, yo, I'm bringing
watch
these
out.
other guys with
I'm
him.
sure you was like, thank you, God. Hey, let's not
Yeah, right.
That is dope. That is dope, man. So again,
Oh yeah, she mentioned Zandy too. Actually, she said, "Yo, do it with Zandy." I said, "Okay, yeah, that's the whole."
Wow.
It was very happy to see your name on the thing.
You gotta love it. If you're just tuning in, we're sitting here with two of South Africa's big DJs right here in the United States.
Yes.
And we got DJ CI in the building. We got Zandy. Shejay.
DJ.
We just discovered right here. It broke right here on Buddy Radio. Buddy Productions. That how she came about with the name. So we are honored to share that. So
Yes,
thank
we
you
are.
again for joining us. So I said this earlier that you have so much going on that I feel like we just keep on adding, right? We still got something we want to talk about for tonight that I want to make sure people are coming out and supporting. Mosquito, all this stuff. Ishisanyama, in which you talked about expanding and getting more businesses. Because I think as South Africans, we move over here and it's easy to get cornered into one type of industry or field and then get comfortable. You get a little bit of bread, you're able to send a couple of dollars back home and you feel comfortable. Right? And then we celebrate like, oh, something so cool. Can you just, for our listeners, I'm a big fan of sharing, what can we share with our people to push them out of that comfort zone? Right? Because you see a lot of cats that come to your shows. They might come this year, they'll come next year. They still in the same spot. You guys are moving. What can people do slowly but surely to turn that passion into action?
I think personally, this is me personally. I think I mean, as a person, there's something that you, just like you are in finance, you know, that's your passion. I think we are so comfortable, we make so much money, we're having so much of a good time, we're not thinking of tomorrow. If anything happens to you, I mean, I was actually talking to some of my family, they work for the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. I'm like, I think life in America is, you make so much money, you're having so much fun, that you don't even think of, you know, saving a couple of dollars, investing money here and there, because you are so happy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it takes that one person who's gonna think, you know what? Let me try to challenge myself and do better. That's where, I mean, as an individual, you have to try to figure out what is it that you're interested in, what is it that you think you can improve your life in, and try to go for it. Because if with all this fun, there's no way you can think of anything serious.
No, there's no way you will ever save money. Not here, not the way we have fun here.
Yeah, we have some tendencies in South Africa. I'm not gonna mention them, but we like to party. We like to drink a little bit.
I
we
mean,
like a good time.
I mean, we have the money. We have, you know, the luxury of dressing up however we want. The luxury of driving whatever car we want.
So all the dreams we had back home.
Why worry?
A lot of people cannot do. And you can do it here.
But you know, you share that it's almost like you're talking about Plan B, right? And I learned that in 2009. I was comfortable in my corporate America job until the economy took a hit. All of a sudden, I was laid off, right? And mind you, I still got a severance package, so they gave me 6 months of pay, but that just changed your life. It makes you think, where's my Plan B at? Right? Where is my Plan B? And I think the fear is sometimes people think, well, I can't leave this comfort zone, because it's paying my bills, it's taking care of this and this, and if I do this, I'm not guaranteed the money. So it seems like you need to be prepared to lose a little bit, change your lifestyle, and still pursue things, because you're still going to school and so forth as well, right?
It's been, I mean, I'm not going to lie, with the shows and work and school, because I'm doing 2 majors actually. I'm in accounting.
Shout out.
Oh my God.
Shout out.
So you can imagine the stress throughout the day. And I still gotta go. And I have gigs, I have to go party. Because I mean, you can't be throwing these things and you don't party to people. You know what I mean?
You gotta be authentic.
So that stress, and you know, they were asking me at home, even DJ school is like, how do you do it? Because he was telling me
He's the one to ask, Mr. Mofire.
Oh,
I've seen Steve with the mobiles now.
No, but that guy.
How do you not drink every day?
I know.
Like, seriously, I couldn't do it.
Discipline, baby.
Discipline. I think, you know, besides discipline, I think if you know what you want, there's no way, nothing can actually stop you from, going ahead and achieving it. So, and I'm very competitive. You know, when I know that, listen, I'm slacking, I'm going to ask myself, why am I slacking? Let me go for it.
What's your excuse? I'm just going to look at you and say, what's your excuse, right? Because we got people doing big things over here.
Yes. Oh, they have a lot going on. So, Zandy, I know you're going home December. Yes, let's talk about that.
December, boss.
Yes. So, are you gonna be hosting? I know there's like a massive festival going on there. Are you hosting it, or what are you doing?
This is what happened with the festival. There's this big company. It's called TMM. So they approached me. Actually, I know the guy. He started from nothing. Now he's one of the best in South Africa. So he approached me. He does sound lightings for all these big guys in South Africa. He's like, yo, you're coming home, so let's do something. I'm thinking he's joking because it's that big.
Like, it's that big.
Yeah, wow. I mean, I'm like, you're going to give me all this stuff for free and me and you are going to work together? What? He's like, listen, I'm going to pay all the artists. I'm going to pay you. Me and you are doing this together. It's a Zandy welcome home party. And I'm like, no, TMM, we don't want to do it like that. It's not going to be a Zandy TMM, whatever. What we're going to do is we're going to try to do something positive for the community. And that's when I brought up the idea that, listen, we can try to raise a couple of rands for me, couple of dollars.
You have to switch it up.
Yeah,
right.
You
a couple of dollars, I mean rands. You switch it up quick. Raise a couple of rands.
And then from there on, we try to help, because I mean usually when he does this events, he hosts about 3,000, 4,000 people.
Wow.
I'm like, I know that we're gonna pull that amount of people. How about we don't just party, we party with the purpose. You know what I mean? Take maybe 50,000 rands or maybe 60,000 rands and give it to charity, and then the rest of the money, whatever it can pay for the production. Here's like, I'm game, let's do it. So now, we're gonna have a whole lot of artists, DJs, and myself. So I'm really in the forefront of doing this with him. We like partnered up, and trying to make.
Did I mention this girl is huge?
Does she sleep? Like, do you?
I know.
When do you guys sleep at all, or do you just?
No, but you know what it is, guys. You know when we here in America, people think you're in paradise and they idolize you so much.
Yes.
So I figured since I'm going home, people want to see me, and I have a couple of guys in Durban that wanted to book me to come, play in Durban. Yep. But my mother was like, you're not here for that. You're not here for the family.
It's family time. Yes.
So point being, I decided instead of going to Durban, I'm going to bring all the artists together and try to have everybody in that one festival.
So where's the location?
So it's going to be in a town called Lydenburg, which is right outside of Pretoria.
Gotcha.
It's like a small town, but I think it's good because now everybody would be able to come in. It's no traffic, whatever. Exactly.
No boom,
it brings more business. Exactly. So we're trying to see if the business can also get involved, the businesses in the town. Nice. So it's really not just me going to South Africa to party. It's also trying to do something productive, and also trying to see what other business opportunities are there for me as well as an individual.
So is it gonna be free to enter?
No, it can't be free. How are we gonna be raising money for anything? We don't mess with free.
Hey, if I'm home and then can I go to the back door?
No, because we're looking at. I think the last time I spoke to him, we're looking at least maybe 10, 15 artists.
Wow.
So everybody has to get paid, and those guys are not very cheap in South Africa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
that's big.
Yeah,
that's huge.
Do you guys plan on possibly taking this joint venture, right, individual brands and collective brands, and at some point doing more so of those regular trips to South Africa? Because what we're finding is a lot of DJs, you guys are bringing them this side. And I think at some point it'll become a thing for us to now, those who are doing big things this side, go back home. Do you see that in the works for you guys?
I think this is especially with me. Sia is going to be one of the sponsors of the whole thing that we're doing, which is a good thing. So it opened, it kind of like opened doors for us, and get our name, because we never really go to South Africa as much. As for me, I haven't been going because I've been paying tuition. It's been hard. I'm not gonna lie. I was paying school every dollar. I was taking it to school, and finally, I'm graduating in May.
With no student loans.
No student loans. I had to sacrifice, man. I had to sacrifice. I was like, go party at home or go pay tuition. Pay tuition and. Pay tuition.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But we're gonna try to do more in South Africa if possible, especially that we have arts and culture.
Yeah, one thing that I'm sorry,
you're good.
These guys always say is that most of them, when they come in, they'll always say, you know what, when you guys get back there, we should do something. Yeah, we should do something for y'all too.
Oh,
they always say that, yeah, you know what, guys, you take care of us here. When you get there, we'll do something with you too. You know,
that's big. So you treated them well enough this side that
they know.
They will remember.
Most of them whenever we with them here, they always tell us, you know what, guys, when we get back there, we should do something. I think we're gonna take that in consideration. Yeah,
absolutely, and I think you should, guys, because you know that's the thing with networks. Sometimes somebody will ask you for a favor, or ask a network, and it's what we do with it. That opportunity you were given, you have one shot to truly make it, so that person feels like I want to come back. And even sometimes when it falls, like think about your situation, no Fistas, right? Yeah. The event itself wasn't right. You thought he wasn't going to hit you up. But something you did, whether it's your work ethic, whether it's whatever it is, your follow-up, it allowed you to say, that's a dude I'm going to mess with in the future. So stick to your craft, man. It doesn't always have to be perfect. There might be bumps here and there, but stick to it.
Exactly.
Don't give up. So, Minasia, this is just for you, my friend.
I like this. I like
because this guy right here, he has so much potential. He is so good at what he's doing. Like, you have no idea. And I personally feel like he somehow takes himself for granted. Like,
is it humility? You think it's him being
humble? No, you know what? Maybe I'm too humble. Like, no.
I don't think there's such thing, though, brother. Do you think there's such thing as being too humble?
I don't know. But here's what's going on. I think me taking that break, moving away, because I took like maybe 3-4 years when I was there. Wow. Right? Okay. So I just got back. I'm thinking, because I'm seeing right now the way things are changing. Because as soon as I got back with Zandy. Sure. The first thing that happened that we did was the park.
Yes.
You know, it happened on the phone. We just talked on the phone. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Why don't we do for June 16? There's nothing. I'm like, yeah, let's do that. You know.
And how amazing was that? It was nice. It was massive.
Yeah. The first one we did was we just thought about it as a fun to hang out in a park and celebrate June 16.
Just like we're doing today.
Just like, you know.
Yes.
And then next thing you know, we saw the way people were accepting it. People are just excited, reposting the flyer that Zandy did.
I did the most lousiest flyer. I don't do flyers. But I was like, you know what, Sia? We don't have to go pay anybody.
Just
let me have something on PowerPoint.
Yes, shout out to PowerPoint. Get those PowerPoint skills, they come in handy.
I know.
And we just said it's just you and me, we're going to DJ all day. That's it.
And I was like, you know what, we're going to pick a couple of people in Connecticut, put them on the flyer.
It's a local place.
Yeah, it's local place.
Just to be
That's what's up. It's marketing.
I know.
So you just mentioned, and again, we want to be respectful of your time, people. I know you probably want to give more. They got a lot of things to do. And speaking of, you're getting ready for something this afternoon. Tell the people over here what's happening this afternoon, and where can people get in tune with this?
Okay, this one I'm going to be honest with. This street bash.
We're honest with everything.
Yeah. Actually,
you see why we need the ladies in the building? They catch those little moments and they clarify them. I like it.
So honest with everything. Anyway, this street bash actually was supposed to happen after this guy, Chinaman, Sunday.
Yep.
But the people who came up with the idea, they're not like us. I'm sorry if you're listening, my boy, but it's just what it is.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. So they did not execute it, and people came through, and then we took over. And we know how to make it happen. So
and it's happening.
Say no more.
It's happening now.
Say no more.
She's it.
So okay, for everyone who didn't actually catch where you guys will be at today, I mean, like in and out in 30 minutes. Right, in 30 minutes. Where?
I'm just following his lead. Because sometimes I don't know these areas. Right. I just trust what
she's in the rural.
And I'll be like, okay, if you say we're good, I'll be there.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be in Lakewood Park, Waterbury.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people know it. You know our sports over there, just like, you know.
What we do our thing.
It feels like everybody knows.
Everybody knows that. You know where we are. You know where we going, right?
Rural.
I don't know the
GPS will tell me where to
go. That's it. So anyways, yes. Lakewood Park in Waterbury. In 30 minutes, you guys. Get your camp chairs. Bring and share. Get your liquor.
Coolers.
Yes. Meat. Yes. Just come prepared.
Good
You're gonna have a
attitude.
ball. It's gonna be awesome. Shejay Wetu, DJ Wetu, Maya Yaza no Zandy. They'll be rocking it. So please let's go and support them, you guys. You guys are amazing. Like I feel like this was just an intro though.
It is. No,
Can we
ask you for a favor? Can you guys come back so we can talk a little bit more?
Yes, when we have time.
Yes, we would love to really dive a little bit deeper because I feel like with this thing that's going on, there's a movement happening. South Africa has been known for so many different things. And I've watched my Nigerian brothers, Kenyan brothers do their things. I think it's our time to really go above and beyond and start sharing with each other. So my point being, I would love to have you guys back so maybe we can engage with people so that we can really help folks. How can we need to push each other.
Of course.
Right? We need to nudge. And sometimes people don't like being pushed. And then they thank you later when they go, man, that's why they were pushing me. So we'd love to have you guys come back and chop it up a little more and come up with different ideas.
Definitely.
And I'm excited for Shejay next year. I know it's not till next year, but that part of it, I am waiting for.
There's something to look forward to.
And I also have a festival that I'm working on. I think people are going to be excited about it. It's still under wraps. We're still working on it. Yeah.
Wait, here?
Yeah.
Wow.
With a couple of artists that are going to come through.
Just chopping up the ingredients right now.
Yeah, a couple of artists, and I mean, we try to make it because I'm going home. I'm going to do that big thing, so I'm going to try to bring that big thing over here too.
That's why we love you. That's why you're our favorite.
Party with the purpose. You heard it, Party with the purpose.
I feel like we have potential. You know, we can unlock so many doors by trying to do things like this and trying to incorporate everything. You know, like Umbani production. You guys have something amazing going on as well. And you know, it takes that one person to show that, hey, listen, I'm doing it. You can do it too.
Absolutely.
Yes.
No, we are humbled and we thank you. It's a journey and we thank you again. It's a beautiful to see, and you know what? I think I try to really speak against that. I think if as a people, we need to promote each other. And that whole sense of jealousy of there's enough room for everybody to eat. And I might not be good at something that she might be good at and say, you know what, let me help you out, my brother, and school you on it. And I need to be humble enough not to be arrogant. I know what I'm doing. Get rid of that attitude. So for everybody out here, there's a huge community out here. Just humble yourself.
Let's love each other.
I think this is why we need each other. Because there's some things that I do, he cannot do. There's some things that he does, I can do.
We always need each other.
So everybody, you need somebody out there. So.
Where can people catch you on social media, just in case they don't already know, which is pretty obvious, but share with some folks where they can follow you and catch up and keep up with all the things that's moving.
I mean, on social media, I'm Zandy Shejay.
I'm DJ Sia on Facebook. I'm just Sia David. And then on Instagram, DJ Sia.
Maya Yaza.
Yes.
You have Instagram?
I do not have Twitter. I'm one of them.
We're pretty easy to find on social media though, because we got the whole community. I mean, my Facebook. What about yours? Because I try to keep the whole community.
I do. Oh yes, I do, man. I mean, my Facebook is.
But I always have to tell him, see, promote. This is how you do it. Please press this.
That's the part that we know.
I think that should be a job.
You're not promoting.
We gotta love it, people. Listen, good people, thank you so much. And I thank you for allowing me to come in. My weekend is wrapping up in South Africa.
I mean, thank you so much for being here. Like, it's been a pleasure. It really has been a pleasure. You're amazing.
It's been my pleasure.
And Sia,
it's awesome.
My brother.
Oh yes.
Good things are coming.
Oh yeah, this
Zandy,
more.
Yes, keep pushing. You guys keep pushing. Be inspiration.
Thank you so much.
Show us that everything is possible.
All right.
Yes.
God bless, people. We love y'all, man.
We do. We'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.
We'll get your outfit.
Hope you enjoyed the show. Till the next time.
Deuces.
Peace.
Peace out.
Thank you.
Yes.